Vanakkam, Chennai. I am Prasad Bidapa from Bengaluru, and it is my great pleasure and pride to be here in Chennai, working with the Palladium and Phoenix to create a wonderful fashion moment. And I feel very close to Chennai because I was born in Coimbatore, and I grew up in Coimbatore till the age of about 6. So I have very fond memories of the place, and I consider myself a Tamil Nadu born person. So I'm very, very happy to be here. This is a very special fashion moment because we are trying to bring the luxury viewpoint to life. And what do I mean by the luxury viewpoint? You know that in fashion there is street fashion, there is budget fashion, and at the other end of the spectrum, at the top end, comes luxury fashion, including the big designers of India like Suneet Verma and Abraham and Thakur and Tarun Tehliani and the wonderful luminaries who have given India such a fantastic name. And just the way our brands are growing out of India and going to foreign countries, foreign brands also come to India and they become part of the diverse offering for fashion that many of us are exposed to. And in the Palladium, which is basically a luxury mall, the curation of brands is something that is done very well. And the curation is such that it reflects extremely high quality. Ipoketa, what is luxury? My answer to that is that luxury is something that is very beautifully made. It is made so well, like a Rolex watch, or maybe something like a very precious jewel from Titan or someone like that. These have the potential of becoming family heirlooms. You know, you can leave it to your daughter, you can leave it to your grandchild, you can leave it to whomever you want. So, in the luxury sector, products are very well made, and that is why they cost so much. But right now at the Palladium, we have a lot of brands like A and AX and the Collective. We've got Hackett. We've got so many beautiful brands coming together, and especially a lot of luxury watch brands. In life, I think all of us have an ambition to have one very good watch so that we can leave it to our son or leave it to our daughter, as the case may be. But you will see a very fine range of watches being offered at Palladium, and some of the biggest brands of the country will be showcasing with us tomorrow. So I request all of you to come to the show. I will be presenting the show sequence by sequence, explaining what we are doing. Another very important part of the show is that this time the Palladium has invited some Indian designers, two who are based in Chennai. The first one is Rehane Yavarjala, and she is a wonderful designer and has been working with us for many years. She also showcases at Couture Week, at India Fashion Week. She is the opening designer tomorrow under that label, Rehane Dhala. So the other designer is Urvashi Singh. I'm sorry, not Singh. Urvashi Reddy. Vaishnavi Reddy, I beg your pardon. The other designer is Vaishnavi Reddy, and she is also a Chennai based designer. I've not had the pleasure of working with her before, but I have seen the pictures of her clothes, which are very beautiful. She reflects a heritage point of view. She uses wonderful Kanchipuram silks. She uses all the heritage textiles of India, which to me is a very important thing. Because when a good Indian designer uses a heritage Indian textile or a traditional textile like Kanchipuram from Tamil Nadu or Mulkalmuru from Karnataka or a Benares from Uttar Pradesh or a wonderful Kota Doria from Rajasthan, when they use these fabrics and design these saris, they are continuing a tradition that is near 3,000 years old. In Tamil Nadu, you'll understand heritage because you are one of the oldest civilizations in the entire world. You have the most original language. Tamil is an OG language at the end of the day. It is not derived from anywhere. It was formed by itself, which is why today Tamil is such a strong voice in literature and film and art and in any aspect that Tamil culture will come under. It is something fantastic. And when a designer uses fabrics from various parts of India, when they sit down with a weaver educate them about the colors of the season, about international markets, then they are helping a tradition in India that is very beautiful and must be kept alive at all costs. In Tamil Nadu, there is Co-optex. You'll have so many wonderful textile people also working out of here. I've had the pleasure of working with many experts over here. And Tamil Nadu is one of the richest parts of textile history in the country. You all have a variety of silk and cotton, which is incomparable. It is not something that can be compared to anything else produced anywhere in the world. So I encourage designers to work with these textiles, work with these craftspeople, these weavers, and bring together a point of view of India's luxury, which will then be on par with the rest of the world's luxury, which we will be showcasing tomorrow. So I request all of you to please come. The show will be starting from about 6 o'clock onwards. We will be receiving guests who will be doing a tour of the mall, visiting some of the retail outlets that they have not visited before. And after that, the show will begin at about 7 p.m. approximately. So please try and come. It'll be an honor to have all of you over here and sit and chat to you about fashion and style and luxury and answer any questions that you may have. Thank you so much.
Favorite designers, who are other how many designers are coming?
I will tell you, sir. I will tell you, sir. So we have a very good international brand called Tumi. Tumi is known for their bags and luggages, which are very finely crafted. I, in fact, own a Tumi crossbody bag, which I have had now for about almost 5 years, I think. It looks as good as new because the quality is just so superb. Luckily, it was given to me as a gift by a friend, so I didn't have to spend too much on it. But it was really, for me, a very worthwhile purchase and gift to give somebody. Tumi, Tumi. Then we have Coach, which is another great luggage brand that is international. A Coach bag is supposed to be so finely made that it is practically indestructible. If you can look after a Coach bag and give it the right kind of, they say that you can send it to a bag spa also after a few years of using. It comes back looking like new. Coach is also a wonderful brand. Then we have Kate Spade. Kate is an English designer, and over here we offer a viewpoint of her shoes and her bags, and I think a little bit of accessories also. She's a very talented designer based out of London, and I think you'd be quite enjoy seeing her work. Then we have Dune. Dune is another British brand which concentrates on shoes and bags as well. You see, today, why are we talking so much about shoes and bags? The Indian customer, and this was discovered by some of the world's biggest international brands, we are not interested in buying designer clothes so much. We are more interested in buying designer accessories because the bag lasts for decades. The shoes maybe for a couple of years, but they are very well designed, scientifically designed. They're very nice to wear. So this is what happens when you really find a good brand offering you quality products. Then we have the Collective. The Collective is a wonderful example of Indian retail. It is a store that features over 35 international designers. It is like a department store of designer fashion. And they have some fantastic brands, including Versace and a whole lot of other international brands are very accessible at the Collective. And the Collective over here has created a curated viewpoint specially for the Chennai customer, the male customer, because Collective deals mostly in menswear. And the Chennai customer likes to wear natural fabrics, cotton, and beautiful chinos. So they make casual clothes. They make kind of also a certain amount of occasion dressing. Very, very good curation of so many designers from all around the world. So that is the Collective. Then comes Hackett. Hackett is a heritage brand from Britain. And Hackett was created as making clothes for people who rode horses, which means that they were royalty mostly. So when royalty dressed, they wore clothes like Hackett. So they're beautiful jackets, beautiful shirts, beautiful trousers, shoes. I think they sometimes do hats. I'm not sure if it comes to India. I don't know why we don't wear hats in India. We live in the hottest country with the brightest sun, and we're always running around in the sun, and nobody wears a hat in. I think young people wear a cap sometimes, but otherwise there's no hat culture in India as such. So that was the Hackett. And after the Hackett, I have Ethos Summit. Ethos is also a multi designer watch brand, and they have some of the great watches of the world over there. Tomorrow, we are showcasing a brand which many of you remember because they've been in India for many years, Favre. Have you all heard? I'm so sorry. Have you all heard this name, Favre? It was a very famous name when I was growing up. It used to come on the radio as ads and all that. You'll have not heard of that name at all, but you all will hear of it tomorrow when I show you the collection. Then working in the Taj group, I think, and we made him an offer as a model, and he became a top model, and then he won the Mr. India title in 2012. And then by about 2020, he came to me and he said that I would like to work with you professionally. And for the last 5, 6 years, we have been working together. He now choreographs the shows and, is very much part of our organization. I have a large team coming down today. And we will all be starting fittings and everything in about a couple of hours after lunch. But tomorrow, please make it a point to come because what I said today is only the curtain raiser. I've given you a taste of what is coming tomorrow. But tomorrow you will be able to create fantastic content because I've got about how many models do we have, Ari?
So we have almost 40 models.
40 girls and boys, the top models from the country have come, and all of them will be here dressed in the very best clothes, beautiful looks from all the brands, and I will help you create content. So if any of you all want interviews with the models or with the designers, I will be very happy to do it. I will create a corner, a press corner at the venue. Somewhere in one corner that the designers can talk to all of them.